Racing in our second Anaheim show of the season gave us an unexpected winner in the form of sub Tim Jones in Tailgater, oddly enough against Dave Reed in Northern Nightmare in the finals. Next on the agenda for tonight, the Dubby Freestyle competition. Odds seem to be in Tailgater's favor. Can he secure the Dubby Double Down? This is the Rigs and Rods semi-realistic point series, and this is Monster Jam! Hello everybody and welcome back to the RORSRPS channel. My name is Preston Vieira and we are back for the final time this season in Anaheim, California, this time on the All-Star Challenge Tour for some Dubby Freestyle action as Teams Thunder and Mayhem battle for the top spot. Team Thunder leads by 28 points for now. If they can hold on to the lead, will be determined by each and every truck in our field tonight. Let's get a look and see who will represent the teams on track. Starting with Preston Perez in Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Then it's Jake Cranford in Team Mayhem's Gravedigger. Cynthia Gauthier in Lucas Stabilizer. And Team Thunder's Max D. Trevor Goldberg behind the wheel. Jackson Chalette in Piece of Scrap going to come out next, followed by John Gordon in Bad Company. Dave Reed in Northern Nightmare. And Tricky Ricky Rick Steffens in Blown Money. Closing out the first half. Kicking off the second half is Barry Musauer in Zombie. Tim Jones Racing Champion in Tailgater. EJ Hayden in Blue Thunder. And Bryce Kenny in Mohawk Warrior. Then we got Zach Antazana in Max D representing Team Mayhem. Devyn Barber in Avenger. Blake Thompson in Hypershock. And closing out the night, it's Shane Lake in Gravedigger, our tour leader in points right now. Monster Mutt Rottweiler Preston Perez coming out onto the track first, looking to get something started here in Anaheim. He can usually bring out some really good moves, some awesome moments for sure, but the moments are all they are. He typically goes out early in freestyle, which really cuts his scores short, really hurts his potential at helping out his team by earning a nice high freestyle score, getting some nice freestyle season points on his back. He's gonna get us started here with the step up. Nice leap for Preston Perez to kick off the night. 2 minutes on the clock. You need to fill these first 30 seconds if you want to see any type of score at all. If you do end up with a 0, no matter where you place on the leaderboard, you will end up with a 0 for freestyle season points as well. Nice leap on the adjusted racing lane there, getting a little tripped up on the van with a slap wheelie after that landing, man. Little bit of a rocky start there, but he does get past those first 30 seconds. Preston Perez will be getting a score. Can he get a full clock is the question. Typically, the answer is no. We'll see what happens here tonight as he gets some more air on the other side of the track. Beautifully done. Just about to that halfway point now. He's going to go right back for the backside of that step up. Look at the sky wheelie, and he's going to walk it over the hump as well. Preston Perez pulling out a nice move there. Got a little cross thread as well as he clears the van stack. Oh, nice, go. Oh, over, down he goes. Essentially in the same place as Barry Musauer in Racing. Barry with 0 points for the night right now. That's going to be a 21 for Preston Perez in Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Not the way he wanted to start out the night yet again. That is going to be a low scoring or low earning run in the grand scheme of things tonight. Jake Cranford in Gravedigger. Team Mayhem kicking us off with some big air. Oh my goodness. Nice leap. Both drivers so far tonight kicking us off with some leaps. Jake Cranford had a really awesome run going in Arizona and Glendale last show. Just went down early. He wants to fill the clock tonight. Hopefully he can go big and fill the clock, get a nice score behind him, really earn some points for Team Mayhem. I know they'd appreciate it being down in the points totals right now. First 30 seconds are complete for Jake Cranford. Oh, it's going to be an awkward landing. He's headed right into the barriers here. Oh, in reverse. Go. Oh, they shut him off, I think. Yep. A minute and 16 seconds left. Just got too close to the barriers, out of control like that. That's going to be a 13-point 5. Even lower than Preston Perez and Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Excuse me. Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Definitely not the way Jake Cranford wanted to go out. Here comes Cynthia Gauthier and Lucas Stabilizer, though. Cynthia can throw down some runs for sure. And the last couple shows, I believe, she's been filling the clock as well. She gets us started with a little bit of fanfare here, saying hello to all the fans, blowing the horn at them. She had a solid racing performance tonight, made it up into round 2. Unfortunately, didn't get farther than that, but put down some solid passes. Here in freestyle, she's looking to go big. She's looking to fill the clock and throw down a typical Cynthia Gauthier run. 2 minutes on the clock. She's going to be the first to go for the cross-thread jammer there. Big leap over the bus stack. Completely clearing it, landing center track there. Nicely done. An interesting way to get the run started for sure. She takes on the little van stack with a nice cross-thread as well. 2 moves so far, essentially, and she's going cross-thread on both of them. Going to take on the van down here near home plate. Nice little slap wheelie. Can't walk it out too far, though. Look at that. Nice. Definitely an interesting track out here. Not very diverse vertically. Oh, my goodness. Big air for Cynthia, man. Not very diverse vertically. I think the biggest jumps we have out here are this bus stack right here and the step up. And Cynthia's already gone for both of them now. Already going big out here. A minute left on the clock, halfway through the run. I'm definitely curious what else she's going to bring out. Look at this. Uh-oh. Oh. Over she goes. A minute left, and she gets back on all 4 BKTs. Cynthia Gauthier with one of those typical Cynthia moves, bringing it out, killing it. And I'm very curious to see if she's going to fill the clock. She's already over halfway done with this run. A nice leap here. Solid landing as well. This truck really works well for Cynthia, and I'm really loving the way that she drives it. She's going to go for a backflip and knock out. Oh, I was going to say knock out a moonwalk, but no, she sets it down, choosing to keep this run going instead. But we are past this final 30 seconds here. We'll see if she can fill them. She's very close. I hope she can keep it on all 4 BKTs. Sliding around, looking for the cross thread again. Nicely done. I think she just went for that twice in a row. Hit it once, circled right back around, and went for it again. And she is going to be filling the clock. Cynthia Gauthier, 2 shows in a row. At least, I think she filled the clock in El Paso. 3 shows in a row then. 32 for Cynthia with a massive sky wheelie. She's going over. They are going to shut her off there, but I mean, that makes sense. 32, she's going to take the lead early in the competition. Can she hold it? We've seen some pretty, I mean, they're not low scores, but they're low winning scores this season. We've seen some 32s take the win. We'll see if Cynthia can make it happen tonight. Trevor Goldberg in Team Thunder's Max D, rocking that nitro body for the season. We'll see what happens, and if Trevor Goldberg can get his first freestyle championship. Looks like he's going to get us started with a, what is this one? The Maximum Moonwalk? I get confused, man, because Max D kind of trademarked that Momentum Stoppie. I think that's what that one's called. And then, of course, the Maximum Moonwalk, this one here. So my brain just switches them sometimes, but either way, we're getting started up here on the backflip ramp, looking for a stoppie, and he gets it perfectly, walking out the nose wheelie as well to kick off his 2 minutes. Nicely done, keeping it balanced, walking it all the way back, and he goes for the moon flip. Kind of an awkward way to get it done, but get it done he does. And he is down on all 4 BKTs, keeping this freestyle run going. We are only 3 trucks in, or 4 trucks in, and that's how we're getting runs started, man. This might be a big show. I mean, we got some unique obstacles out here, I guess. So you do kind of have to go big if you want to set yourself apart. Not too much air to be had, not too many interesting hits to be had, I guess. So we'll see what happens. That was one way to get the run started. We're already well past the first 30 seconds for Trevor Goldberg in Max D for Team Thunder. Nice leap here. He's going to go for it. Yes, he is. Saw that coming. Trevor Goldberg with the nice momentum stoppie as well, getting it done here as we cross the halfway point of this run. Nice reverse hit as well. He's going to go for that cross-thread Cynthia started out with. Nice leap. Team Thunder going big here in Anaheim. Little awkward move there. Kind of gets into some trouble, but the truck stays down on all fours. Really stuck to the ground here in Anaheim tonight. We watched Trevor Gold. Oh, he's going to go for a backflip. Nice. Perfect landing. Could have had a stop. He chooses to go for a wall ride instead. That was interesting. We saw Trevor Goldberg pull out an absolutely insane save after the freestyle clock was over in Glendale. If you missed it, be sure to check out the highlight video or go back and check out the full video. That was quite a show as well. And here tonight in Anaheim, he burns it down yet again with another full clock. I think we might be seeing a good score for Trevor once again. He's going to fill the clock and take a big hit on the nose. And yeah, they are going to shut him off there. 35 for Trevor Goldberg in Max D for Team Thunder, taking the lead early in the competition. And I have a feeling that is going to hold potentially all night. Some of you may call Blake Thompson the man of the hour. We don't know. We haven't seen him come out tonight, but we'll see what happens with him later on. Shane Lake as well, another really dominant driver. But next out on the track, it's Jackson Chalette in Piece of Scrap, who typically does go out early. But in Glendale, we saw him really burn it down, even with a flat tire. Again, he still did go out early, but we have never seen a flat tire run like that on the RORSRPS channel. He burned it down in Glendale, and he is kicking us off with a really great two-wheel skills move here. Speaking of two-wheel skills, be sure to follow the RORSRPS Instagram. Make sure you get your votes in when I ask for them so we can get some fan-voted two-wheel skills competitors. The top 8 trucks with the most votes will be our two-wheel skills competitors. And as we get through our first 30 seconds, Jackson Chalette will be getting a score. I'm very curious to see how the rest of this run is going to go, though, for him. Nice cross thread over the van stack there. These trucks are keeping it down on all fours pretty well. I mean, aside from, of course, Preston Perez and Monster Mud Rottweiler, that truck just gives him problems, man. He's been struggling with that thing all season. Jackson Chalette been struggling with this truck, been struggling with these flat tires. We'll see if he can keep all 4 tires here tonight. We are past the halfway point, so it's looking good for him, but that only means we have half the run to go, and anything could happen out here on this track. He's going to go for that jammer cross thread over the buses. Nice air with a beautiful transfer. Oh my goodness. Nicely done. Jackson Chalette, man, he could pull out some moves for sure. He's a solid freestyler. He just ends up going too big a lot of the time, or the truck gets put into situations that it just can't recover from a lot of the times. Again, having to do with those flat tires. He's going to go for a backflip here. Oh. Takes a hit on the roof. He's trying to, I guess trying to get something, but down he goes. 22 seconds left on the clock, and that's only going to be a 23 for Jackson Chalette. Again, not the way he wanted to go out. Typical, but not the way he wanted to go out, especially as a member of Team Mayhem. Another Team Mayhem driver here, John Gordon in bad company. John typically gets us started with another two-wheel skills move. I'm not trying to influence you guys on your votes. I'm just telling you, he usually does come out here and get us started with a two-wheel skills move. He's going to go for it again. Looking like he's going to pop it up for that typical bad company reverse popper. Nice little combo up onto the nose as well. Oh, on the sidewalls in reverse, able to get it down. And the run can continue. John Gordon, a solid start to this freestyle run. What's next is the real question. Gonna launch it over the buses with a nice bit of air. Gets tripped up, but keeps it down. First 30 seconds are already complete as well. John Gordon breezing right through him. No issue here in Anaheim, California. Sliding this truck around. The last time we were in Anaheim, Cameron Landry and Lucas Oil Crusader threw down an amazing run and took the freestyle championship. Tonight, I'm very curious to see who's going to come out on top. We got a major lineup, and they've been burning it down all season, and it's truly anyone's game. Blake Thompson does come out here, and Tyler Meniga, when he was piloting the Hypershock truck, they came out here and burned it down. That MTL chassis really just works for those two, and with Blake Thompson being the owner and now the driver of the truck, it's just been working even more so in his favor. Look at this. Big backflip from John Gordon, trying to get the moonwalk, can't quite make it work. but he is well on his way to filling the clock with just about 30 seconds left. He's going to go for the butt kicker, get up on that stoppie. Nicely done. Oh my goodness, walks it back a good bit. Gonna look for the cross thread here over the van stack. Almost a solid transfer there, kind of rickety landing, little ragged edge, but we love to see it. Gonna combo this up, nicely done. Only 10 seconds left. John Gordon maybe filling the clock here tonight. What kind of score will he get is the question. Big leap over the bus stack to just about close out the run, and he puts it on their lid. Down goes John Gordon. There's going to be a 28.5, maybe a disappointing score, but 28.5, not enough for the lead. Doesn't even break the 30s, unfortunately. Cynthia Gauthier still in second behind Trevor Goldberg in Max D. Dave Reed, Northern Nightmare, made it up into the Dubby final round in racing tonight. Definitely a shock, a surprise. He has been struggling in round one all season, unable to get out of it, except for, of course, our first show of the season in MetLife. Tonight, he's going to burn it down. He's been turning it up lately. I mean, he burned it down in Glendale, Arizona with a 34. He came out second on the track, and he ended up with a 34. I'm very curious to see what he's going to do, especially after nearly getting a racing championship here in Anaheim. Oh my goodness. I mean, hey, definitely not on purpose. Definitely, no fault of his own there. But he does get back on all four BKTs, able to keep this run going, goes right for the step up with a nice slap wheelie as well. And, by the way, he passed those first 30 seconds. Score will be incoming at the end of this run. He's the first one besides Trevor Goldberg, who did it in reverse, to take on the cars over there. I mean, he does it solid. Not much to say after that, but he's, the first one to really intentionally take on those cars. Gonna go for the jammer over the bus stack. Nice little bit of air. Keeping it much more controlled than John Gordon did at the end of his run. But he had a big rebound. I mean, you can't really control that too much. Gonna combo up the vans, the double going down. And he gets back on all fours. Dave Reed in Northern Nightmare really stepping it up since his team has been kind of in jeopardy, since his team has been falling behind in points. Dave Reed took it upon himself to try and bring the team back, and he's done that in Glendale. They didn't take the lead, but they kept it close. It's a really close points fight every show so far. Since Team Thunder has taken the lead, it's anyone's game. Anybody could end up on top by the end of the night, and that is going to shut him off there heading into the containers. They are going to let him refire. 13 seconds left on the clock. Dave Reed going to go for a backflip to get us back into it, right into the momentum. Big hit and a moonwalk as well. Nicely done. He's going to be able to fill the clock. There it is. That is a full clock for Dave Reed in Northern Nightmares. He gets a tail whip, and that is going to be a 31.75 for Dave Reed in Northern Nightmare. Beautiful landing on that tail whip as well. He breaks the 30s, and he's going to keep going for the fans here in Anaheim as he tosses the truck, and down he goes. Dave Reed, Northern Nightmare, again stepping it up since his team has been behind in overall points. We'll see how this driver here does. Rick Steffens, blown money, definitely known for going big. Look at that, getting us started with a nice leap, similar to what we saw from, opposition teammate Jake Cranford in Gravedigger. Nice little hit there on the step up. Kind of goes for a downside, doesn't just overshoots the transfer a little bit. But I mean, hey, he's on all fours. Not everything's gonna work out perfectly. As long as you're on all fours, I guess you could call that perfect, man. Keep the run going. Get as many points as possible. He's going to fill these first 30 seconds. Points are possible for Rick Steffens tonight. Tricky Ricky, he's up on the nose, and he's going to walk it right back over the buses. Beautifully done. He's able to keep it running as well. Nice little leap up the center. Rick Steffens, another driver who typically can get into trouble and goes out early. Nice air backside in the van there. Nice. Oh. We're going to cross that halfway point as he sets it down off of the bicycle. Rick Steffens just looking to fill the clock here tonight, man. He's been going out early, a couple shows here, but he's been turning up at the same time, man. I love to see him go big. It's just the situations that this truck gets in sometimes, it can take him down, and it does. He's going to go for a backflip here right up the center. Perfect landing. Beautiful moonwalk on the end of it, too. Oh, look at this. Nice combo, full speed in reverse, pops it up on the rear end, and he's going to walk it out a little bit. Nicely done. 20 seconds down, or 20 seconds left, I should say, as he gets a nice leap over the step up. What's next as he's going to close out this run? Going to go for it. He's in trouble here. Tosses the truck, going for a wild ride, and that is going to be down with 3 seconds left on the clock. A wild roll there to close out the run, and that's only going to be a 26 for Rick Steffens in blown money. I feel like he might have gotten robbed a little bit there. I mean, maybe not by much, but a little bit. If you guys are enjoying the freestyle competition, be sure to hit that subscribe button. New episodes every Saturday, just like this one. They're a lot of fun. We got 3 tours as well. Check out the RORSRPS Instagram too for extra content, including early access to Louis Racing Bracket and more. Trevor Goldberg in the lead right now with 35 points. Cynthia Gauthier, 32. And Dave Reed, Northern Nightmare, 31.75. That is your podium. In the bottom spot, it's Jake Cranford in Team Mayhem's Gravedigger. Gravedigger team may be talking to Jake a little bit heading into another season. We might be seeing him in a different truck next season. Barry Musauer in Zombie is going to come out next, representing Team Mayhem, kicking off the second half. Looks like he might be getting us started with the step up as well. Parking it up there, showing off for the fans, letting them hear that zombie engine before getting this run started. 2 minutes on the clock. He might be going for a stoppie to kick us off. Nicely done. Oh, yeah. You know, in Glendale, he really focused on trying to fill the clock, trying to get it done. Just a little bit of an awkward hit at about the 20-second mark, I believe. Took him down early and definitely put an upsetting end to his night, especially after being the runner-up in racing. Here tonight, he kicks off the night with an upsetting end to his racing night, going down with a DNF in round 1. 0 racing points behind him for the night. He's big time in jeopardy. He needs a good score here in freestyle to make sure that he sticks around for round 9. He's at jeopardy of being the points loser. If he is the points loser, he will be subbed out for the next show. Big leap right up the center for Barry Musauer in Zombie. Halfway through this run, we'll see what happens here as he goes for a cross thread. Nicely done. A score will be coming in. So, I mean, he's on his way to a solid, a decent area, you know what I mean? Not to get himself out of jeopardy of being the points loser. Gonna go right up the backside of the racing lane with some nice air. Kind of gets into a tricky position there, but keeps it down on all fours, skillfully, I might add. Ooh. Oh, pops it up on the nose here, similar to Cynthia Gauthier. Oh, look at this. Barry Musauer, nicely done. And that's going to get us down to these final 30 seconds. What's next for Barry Musauer? Going to air it out over that adjusted racing lane. Some nice air. Right over that van as well. 16 seconds left for Barry Musauer. He's going to cross thread the step up here, trying to get something. Oh, gets it. Yeah, pulls it out. Gets back down on all fours. And that is going to chuck the truck over. No way. And somehow the truck gets back on all 4 BKTs. That's going to be a 32.5 for Barry Musauer in Zombie. A great run, filling the clock. Definitely a better end to his night than what he had in Glendale. Is he going to turn up for the fans? He is. Look at this. Going freestyling some more, giving the fans a little more than what they paid for. Going to go for a backflip too. Oh my goodness. Nicely done. He's going to end it right there. Barry Musauer, 32.5. Taking second place. Nicely done. Here comes our Dubby Racing Champion tonight. Tim Jones in Tailgater going big. Getting close to taking a big hit on the nose there. I know Tim Jones, at least in Monster Jam, is known for definitely going big, but going out early in the competition behind the wheel of this tailgater truck. We'll see what happens tonight here on the RORSRPS channel. Gonna launch it for a little cross thread here, little transfer. Not a whole lot of air, but a sick little transfer. Going over the van stack as well, getting it done nicely. 30 seconds down, he will be getting a score for this run, just expanding his points potential here tonight in Anaheim. He gets a similar transfer to what I believe piece of scrap Jackson Schlett got earlier tonight. Going for a backflip, gonna come up short in the landing, but look at this. You are kidding me. Gonna walk the plank here. Tim Jones in tailgater. Oh, he's going for another one. Oh my goodness. And he gets the moonwalk on the landing. Talk about a skills combo, man. Tim Jones in tailgater turning up for the fans here in Anaheim. Nice little transfer there over the step up. What's next for Tim Jones? Well past the halfway point of this run. Can he fill the clock? I'm definitely wondering if he can. Definitely possible for a Dubby Double Down, man. That was crazy. 30 seconds left on the clock for Tim Jones. Can he lock it in tonight? Throwing in a couple donuts for the fans over there. Big cross thread over the jammer and keeping it going. It looks like he's going to be filling the clock, man. 10 seconds left. I don't see how he couldn't. Gonna go up the center with a little cross thread. And yes, that is gonna fill the clock as they shut him off, heading right into the container. Tim Jones in tailgater with a 29.25. I don't know. Judges might be a little hurt. I don't know what happened there, man. EJ Hayden in Blue Thunder. 2 minutes on the clock. He's going to get us started with a backflip. I have no idea what the judges were watching there. Judges might be some Max D fans here in Anaheim. Interesting start for EJ here with a nice backflip. Getting hiked up on the two wheels there, getting it back down on all fours, keeping it controlled. Even takes a second, you know, lets off the gas, lets the truck settle down. Trying to definitely, at the very least, make it past these first 30 seconds and definitely want to score, especially for EJ Hayden. He went out in round one. That's 2 points for the night so far, but he is past those first 30 seconds. Looking for something unique here. Look at this, popping it up on the nose. Sets it down already, but I mean, he's in reverse, still hitting whatever he can. Just about a minute down, halfway through this run, halfway left to go. What's next for EJ Hayden? EJ, the most consistent I have ever seen a driver be on this series. So far, every show except for 2 so far this season, he's earned 12 points total for the night, and he burns it down every time. So, I mean, he's just super consistent. It's crazy. I have no idea how it just works out that he ends up with 12 points. It's just crazy. That's all I can say about it, man. 30 seconds. Oh my goodness. Wow. What a move from EJ Hayden in Blue Thunder. I don't even know what to call that. I mean, I'm at a loss for words, man. Hopefully he can get a decent score behind him. He is going to fill the clock. And with a move like that, man, I mean, that was pretty sick. He fills the clock. And that is going to be a 32.75. So, I mean, not awful, I guess. I don't know, man. I'm really in shock with what the judges have been. I'm curious what's been going on lately. Look at this move from EJ Hayden, though. And it's, oh, over he goes. Oh, you're okay. I was gonna say he's gonna Superman it. Oh man, EJ Hayden, that is gonna do it. 32.75 for Blue Thunder tonight. Nice run, man. Nice run. Next out on the track, though, Bryce Kenny Great clips, Mohawk Warrior fire. The news broke, it is official. Mohawk Warrior is officially retired in real life Monster Jam. Definitely a shock to me. I understand the Great Clips, you know, brand stepping out of the contract being up or whatever, but Mohawk Warrior was definitely a sick truck, man. I don't know. I feel like it was a solid truck that should have stuck around, but everything has its end at some point, man. We still got him here on the RORSRPS channel. I'm curious what he's going to be bringing out here tonight in Anaheim as he crosses these first 30 seconds. He'll be getting a score for this run, having a solid start so far. Look at this stoppie. Nicely done, getting it stopped and keeping it controlled before the containers. Trying to get a similar combo to Rick Steffens in Blown Money. Doesn't quite have the grip there to keep it going. He's able to keep this run going. Nicely done. Absolutely stuffs that van in the double there on the landing. Halfway through this run, Bryce Kenny, Mohawk Warrior Fire, has turned it up all season. Had some really incredible moves. Look at this. Pulling out a Tom Mitz there from World Finals. Was that 21? I'm losing count, man. But gets that perfect momentum stoppie, pulling out the moonwalk at that last second. Beautifully done from Bryce Kenny, Mohawk Warrior Fire. Just about 30 seconds left on the clock as he goes for the jammer cross thread over the buses. He gets hiked up onto two wheels, able to keep it running. Stuffs it right into the side of the step up. Is he gonna get the save? He is. Bryce Kenny in season 1 brought this truck out. Mohawk Warrior Fire pulled out that exact same move, burned it down every time. Took a couple freestyle championships in season 1. Hasn't had any so far this season. 5 seconds left on the clock. Looks like he's going to be filling the clock. Is it going to be enough to take the lead? Definitely a question. Look at the backflip from Bryce Kenny and Mohawk Warrior. That's only going to be a 30.75, though. Not enough for the lead here tonight in Anaheim. Maybe next time. But that is going to be the end of Bryce Kenny's run. Solid run for Mohawk Warrior Fire. Zach Antizana in Max D coming out next. Two-time Dubby Racing Champion this season. Can he get his first Dubby Freestyle Championship tonight? Saying hello to all the fans. Letting them get one last look at that awesome Max D split body. Uh-oh. Looks like he's going to get us started the same way as Trevor Goldberg, maybe? These two are going back and forth all season long. The two Max D trucks, head-to-head rivalry when it comes to the freestyle competition. They always go after each other's moves. And, you know, Max D for Team Mayhem, this one right here, comes out later all the time because he's leading in points. So he always jacks Trevor Goldberg's moves. But, oh, wow. Unsuccessful moon flip there, but definitely something unique for Zach Antizana as he gets a little slap wheelie on the landing too. Nice little leap over the buses. Yeah, man, these Max D trucks going back and forth all season long, trying to outdo each other. Tonight, a big score for Trevor Goldberg in Max D for Team Thunder. We'll see what happens with Team Mayhem's Max D. He's putting down a solid run so far. He's passed those first 30 seconds, so a score will be coming in at the end of the run. He's in trouble already, but gets it back over, able to keep it going. What's next for Zach Antizana? Gonna cross it up with a nice leap here. Kind of a transfer there. I mean, not a perfect landing, but that could just be the Max D suspension at work. Big leap over the step up as well as we cross that halfway point. He's gonna go for a backflip. Oh, gonna come up short. A big hit on the nose. Over he goes. Oh my goodness. Pulls it out at the last possible second. Zach Antizana in Max D. 40 seconds left on the clock. Can he fill the clock tonight? Oh, nice. Throws it in reverse. I think he's gonna... I thought he was going to walk it back up the center, but no, only less than 30 seconds left. What has he got for the fans? What has he got for the judges? The Max D fans, apparently. Can he take the lead from Trevor Goldberg, excuse me, in Max D representing Team Thunder. Nice cross thread there. That's the reverse. I don't know if that's going to count against him. I don't know how strict the judges are when it comes to reverse. Look at this combo. Stuffs the rear end and pulls out a save at the last second. Zach Antizana, a 34.88. Not enough for the lead, but very, very close to Trevor Goldberg's score. I mean, we're falling in line here with the Max D bias. I don't know what's going on. I mean, that was a great run. He had some sick moves, man. Zach Antizana definitely deserves a good score. But it's just funny tonight that the Max D drivers are up at the top. Then again, they have had two of the best runs of the night. Devyn Barber getting us started with some typical Avenger air, bringing out the Superstar body here in Avenger, the Superstar Challenge body here in Anaheim tonight. Making an appearance once again. I was lucky to see this body live at the Superstar Challenge, and Jim burned it down, man. We'll see if Devyn Barber can follow in his footsteps here in Anaheim and bring out some real cool moves. Nice big backflip, gonna come up short on the rotation, stand it straight up on the rear end, and brings it back down. First 30 seconds are complete, so a score will be coming in. Can he fill the clock? Is the question. Nice leap there up the backside of the step up. What's next for Avenger? Devyn Barber, one freestyle championship under his belt so far this season. Had a really good run going in Glendale. Oh, look at this. Little bicycle to, I mean, technically stop. He didn't really walk it out anywhere for a moonwalk, but that was nice. Nonetheless, a big sky wheelie as well for Devyn Barber in this Avenger truck. Devyn's been burning it down all season. Hasn't had the best luck all the time. I was really enjoying his Tampa freestyle, but he ended up going out early. I was really enjoying his Orlando freestyle, but he ended up going out early. Last time, Glendale, I was enjoying his freestyle, went out early. Tonight, he's having a good one, and there's only 30 seconds left on the clock. A great save off of the sidewalls there from Devyn. He's going back for another backflip. And he gets a moonwalk on the landing. Devyn might be a contender for the lead. I wouldn't be mad at that. We'll see what happens. He's going to be in Glendale tonight watching Real Monster Jam, the Marvel show. That is awesome, man. I'm hoping you're having a good time. I hope you enjoyed it. Glendale, Arizona, a great venue. you did well in our Glendale, so I'm sure show's going to be great for you. But that's going to be a 33.03 for Devyn Barber in Avenger. Grabs third place behind the Max D's, just above Cynthia Gauthier. Nicely done, man. A great run for Devyn Barber tonight, earning a little more points for, or before, I should say, the World Finals. Team Thunder, again, holding on to that qualifying spot right now. Devyn Barber going over with a wild ride. Avenger, 33.03. Nicely done. Next out on the track, though, the man of the hour, as some of you call him, Blake Thompson in Hypershock. Looking to get another freestyle championship. Took it last show in Glendale. Can he go back-to-back is the question. He burns it down every time. This MTL chassis and setup really works for him. There's really nothing else to say, man. It's time to watch and learn. If you're studying his performances, man. Let's see if he can take another freestyle championship tonight. Coming around to the step up. Gonna hit it kind of cockeyed there. Could have got him into some trouble, but no. And he's gonna be able to keep this run going long enough to be getting a score. First 30 seconds are down. Score will be coming in at the end of the run. Look at that leap over the bus stack. Coming real close to the containers there. He did have it in full control, though, so they weren't worried enough to shut him off. But I believe he might have even grazed the container. But we're keeping this run going, man. Just about halfway through this run, almost to that 1 minute mark. Now is when he could start turning it up. Will he? We'll find out. Oh, look at that stoppie. Wow. Wow, look at this. Stuffs it right into the van. But what a move there. He's on all fours, able to keep this run going. Gonna go for a backflip with some big air. Nicely done. Perfect landing as well. On all four BKT tires. Blake Thompson, Hypershock, gonna keep this run going. Nicely done with the little Sonic Heroes save there. Getting it down off of the front tires. 30 seconds left on the clock. A massive sky wheelie over the van stack. Blake Thompson, 4 freestyle championships so far this season behind the Hypershock name. 2 of those, of course, go to Tyler Menninga. Gonna go for the reverse front, I don't know, reverse backflip, man. He gets it. Big hit on the chassis, but he gets the landing on all fours in regulation time, so that is gonna go towards his score, and he's gonna put it up on the sidewalls. Blake Thompson on all fours, and that's going to be a 35.15, grabs the lead by 0.15 of a point. Blake Thompson in Hypershock has the lead with only 1 truck between him and a Dubby Freestyle Championship. Number 5 for Blake Thompson. Shane Lake in Gravedigger coming out next, representing Team Thunder. Came short of the Dubby Racing Championship tonight. Went out in the semifinals to our sub and our racing champion, tailgater Tim Jones. We'll see what happens here in freestyle for Shane Lake. He's gonna go right up the van stack with some big air to kick off the run. Definitely some of the biggest air we've seen on that hit all night long. Going for a combo over the bus stack, stuffs the front end into that little lip we got there. I mean, hey, he's on all fours, able to keep it going, man. Nice combo here from the double to that little random hit we got down there. I don't even know what to call that. But he's going to fill these first 30 seconds as he takes on the little cars in the corner. Score will be coming in at the end of the run as he goes for the jammer. Big leap. Look at the air. Nicely done. Shane Lake. Again, we're getting down to that minute mark. Now might be the time to turn it up a little bit. He's having some good moves. Solid run. Keeping it nice and controlled. Keeping it on all fours. Wow factor, not necessarily there, though. Up on the nose, trying to get something cool here. Beautifully done. Able to get it back and save on the wheels. And we're halfway through this run now. Going to go for a backflip. Nicely done. Perfect landing. And he's in a perfect spot with that landing to just be able to hit the gas and go. Don't have to reverse. Don't have to spin the truck around. Nothing. Able to just keep this run going. Going for a little wild ride here. Go, go, go. Yep. Yep. Around and around we go, and he gets it. 30 seconds left on the clock. He's going to burn it down for the fans now. No point in saving the body at this point, man. Burn it down, man. Gonna go for the step up. Nice leap here. With only 10 seconds left, might be enough time for one huge final move. Big air in the cross thread. Slap wheelie right into a backflip attempt. Gonna come up short, stuff the front end big time. And that is gonna be a 33.65 for Shane Lake and Team Thunder's Gravedigger. That is not gonna take the lead. That means the man of the hour does it again. Blake Thompson in Hypershock is your freestyle champion. Let's get a look at the leaderboard and see how everyone scores. Match up and compare. Blake Thompson really burned it down tonight, man. That was a great run. 35.15 compared to Trevor Goldberg's 35. Then Zach Antizana with 34.88. Shane Lake in Gravedigger in 4th. With 33.65, 33.03 for Avenger, Devyn Barber, EJ Hayden with 32.75, Barry Misawa with 32.3, and Cynthia Gauthier with 32. Dave Reed, Northern Nightmare, 31.75, 30.75 for Bryce Kinney, Tim Jones with 29.25, and John Gordon with 28.5, Rick Steffens with 26, Jackson Chalette with 23, Preston Perez with 21, and Jake Cranford, Team Mayhem's Gravedigger, down at the bottom with 13.5. 155. Let's check out our new points totals. Shane Lake, Team Thunder's Gravedigger with 159. Hypershock, Blake Thompson with 155. Zach Antizana, 118. And Devyn Barber and Avenger with 116. EJ Hayden with 100 points. Mohawk Warrior, Bryce Kenny, 96. Trevor Goldberg ends up with 90, tied with Barry Musauer and Zombie. Definitely an interesting turnout there. Northern Nightmare, Dave Reed, 86. Rick Steffens, Blown Money, 83. John Gordon, Bad Company with 82. They're back neck and neck there. And it's Cynthia Gauthier with 80. Jackson Schlett, Piece of Scrap, only with 78. Jake Cranford with 72. Preston Perez, our points loser for tonight, with 53 points. And our sub and our racing champion closes out the night with 21 points. He'll be back for round 9 with a chance to earn more points. Can he top JCB Digatron is the question. 836 closes out the night for Team Thunder in the lead. Team Mayhem with 801. 35 points between the two. Can Team Mayhem make it up in these final 2 shows? If you guys enjoyed tonight's freestyle competition, scores aside, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Stick around. We got new shows every Saturday. Also, check out the RORSRPS Instagram for all kinds of extra content, including early access to the week's racing bracket, pit party pictures, and more. Our website is in the description, and the World Finals is coming up November 29th to December 1st. You do not want to miss it. Subscribe, stick around, head over to the RORSRPS Instagram and put in your votes for two-wheel skills competitors, because the top 8 with the most votes will be our official skills competitors at the World Finals. Also, check out the channel partner Dubby Energy for some clean, jitterless energy that gives you focus and energy without the jitters or crash. No sugar, no fillers, no dyes, and no calories. You can get 10% off using code RORSRPS at checkout. They're absolutely delicious. You do not want to miss their flavors. They have some limited time flavors that are almost gone and some cans that are almost gone. Be sure to check them out. They also have some good hydration flavors as well. But thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you guys next week back on the biggest and baddest tour.